When you think of the Wild West, what comes to mind? Saloon brawls, cowboys dueling at high noon, damsels tied to railroad tracks? Well, buckle up, because we're about to discover just how wild the Wild West really was. Let's start with those famous saloons. Yes, they existed, and yes, people drank and gambled. But here's the twist. Most saloons had regular doors, not swinging ones, because the West was dusty and owners needed to lock up. These weren't lawless fight clubs. They were more like workers' social hubs, where you'd hear complaints about labor and weather rather than witness epic brawls. When historians talk about the Wild West, they usually mean roughly 1848 through the early 20th century. So think frontier towns with chores, routines, and plenty of everyday life. Also, imagine all this seen through the curious eyes of a cute 3D animated pet observing its folks. Now, what about cowboys? Forget the lone gunslinger image. Real cowboys were ranch hands, tasked with protecting cattle from predators and thieves. Yes, some were rowdy, but many bosses strictly policed behavior. Fires and dismissals were common for troublemakers, because chaos cost money. The cowboys versus Indians trope misses the main point. Most large-scale violence against Native Americans was driven by federal and state forces, not casual roaming gangs. The idea of constant lawlessness is overblown too. Sheriffs and deputies often kept order across wide territories, and many towns were more boring than cinematic. As for those railroad track kidnappings, they were dime novel drama, not daily reality, occurring only a handful of times over decades. So, how wild was the Wild West? A little, comparable to rural areas elsewhere at the time. For every glamorized gunslinger, there was a miner, shopkeeper, or family trying to get by. And that, our cute 3D animated pet might nudge you to notice, is the more honest and oddly comforting story.